Looking at the Brick trailer, what's maybe the first big misstep that hits you as a potential viewer? Our source immediately flags genre confusion. What exactly does that mean for you, the audience member?
Yeah, that's a big one right off the bat. The analysis pointed out a really awkward tone shift. It's almost like genre whiplash
Hmm.
between thriller and noir.
Whiplash, okay.
Think about it. Maybe you get these intense, quick cuts, like a modern thriller, then suddenly it shifts. Slow, brooding, shadowed visuals, like classic noir.
Ah, I see.
That kind of jarring transition, it stops you from forming a clear expectation of what the film is. You don't know if you should be settling in for like popcorn action or something more complex, a character-driven mystery.
Okay, so that's the initial confusion. But what about when a trailer goes further? Maybe takes away the actual reason to watch. The analysis talks about too many spoilers here, and that feels like, well, a cardinal sin in marketing, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a huge no-no. It was noted that key twists were just laid bare right up front.
Wow.
And you have to ask if the trailer reveals the whole plot, or the main twists anyway, what's left for you to discover when you actually watch the film. It completely guts that critical aha moment, that element of surprise that good storytelling relies on.
Yeah, it diminishes the incentive, like you said, spoils it before you even press play.
Exactly. The experience is compromised from the start.
And then there's how it's delivered. The analysis mentions a flat voiceover. Now, how much can a sort of dull delivery really hurt things if the visuals are maybe still compelling?
Well, a flat voiceover isn't just, boring. It's a missed opportunity, a huge one, actually. It fails to connect emotionally.
Okay.
In this trailer's case, that lack of vocal energy of texture meant it just couldn't build suspense effectively. It didn't convey the film's gritty, tense mood. It's kind of like someone reading a dramatic script in a monotone. That persuasive emotional layer is just blank, missing.
Right, okay. So beyond the voice, what about the visuals themselves? The structure, the analysis mentions chalky editing, and also unbalanced focus.
Yeah, those are linked. Good editing creates a rhythm, right? An emotional flow. But our source found that Brick's trailer had transitions that were just too abrupt, too sudden. They broke any sense of pacing. It's like watching a movie with random jumps. You lose the narrative thread, and the result is just chaos, not cohesion.
Okay, I can picture that. And the unbalanced focus.
That means the trailer maybe spent too much time on just one thing. Perhaps only the main character or one specific action sequence.
Yeah.
And it neglects to, build out the world or introduce important supporting characters, hint at the bigger themes. It makes the whole film feel smaller somehow or incomplete. It leaves you feeling like you haven't really seen what the movie's truly about.
Gotcha. And finally, excessive dialogue. What's the impact there for the audience? How does that play out?
Well, our deep dive suggested the trailer essentially tells you too much. And it shows you too little.
The classic show, don't tell problem.
Exactly. And in visual storytelling like film, that's a really critical misstep. It means the trailer is leaning on exposition characters just talking about the plot instead of using powerful images and action to hook you. It's like, imagine someone just describing a beautiful painting in detail instead of letting you actually see it. It can feel overwhelming, and frankly, it's usually far less impactful than letting the visuals speak for themselves.
So, reflecting on this whole deep dive, looking back at all these points, what really stands out to you? We've hit on genre confusion, spoilers, flat delivery, that choppy editing, unbalanced focus, and too much dialogue.
What's really fascinating, I think, is seeing how these different elements, sometimes on their own, but especially together, can truly sabotage a film's first impression.
Yeah.
That crucial first contact with the audience. It
Yeah.
really makes you think, doesn't it? How much should a trailer reveal? How does it capture attention, build excitement, but still preserve the actual viewing experience for when you watch the full film? It's a tricky balance.
It absolutely is. Keep those questions in mind next time you catch a new trailer. You might just start spotting some of these very issues for yourself.